So if I were to ask you right now, do you think that it's expensive to eat healthy and to eat well? What would you say? There are so many people that have spoken to me and asked me questions about health and wellness and their nutrition, and many times people think that it's expensive to eat healthy. Well, in this video, I am sharing what I got from Aldi. I spent $107 and some change, and I got some high quality, healthy foods. And I threw together a ridiculously easy meal. In case you're wondering, like, okay, you got all this food, what are you making with this food? I always wonder that. So let's pop on over and just see what we got. If you've never been to Aldi, you have to pack up your own things, but that's one of the ways that they keep their costs down. This is just me putting everything away, and I always like to have my son help me. I can't wait to show you what I got because they have just really, really, really good things that are staples for us. So this is what it looks like. I spent $107, and we're just going to get into everything that I got. It does not have to be super expensive to eat well and to eat healthy and to even get organic meat, which is something I'm really, really passionate about. So let's start in with, this is not something that I always get, but this is not cured or smoked. I went ahead and picked up their oven roasted turkey breast because we're traveling, so I wanted to have ingredients, but that one is a little pricey. These chicken sausages are my husband's favorite. These are like those old school, or you go to like a pancake house style links. Really, really good. Those are chicken. They're not organic, but they are. They're never any, so they don't have any crazy like hormones and antibiotics, and the ingredients are really good. They do have about a gram of sugar per link, but they also have 5 grams of protein per link. So keep that in mind. That's going to balance out your sugar anyways. I picked up some steamed broccoli. Don't steam in the bag. I know I say this all the time, but that is not healthy. I picked up their broccoli. I picked up their riced cauliflower, and it's really simple. It just has a couple ingredients, and that's cauliflower, water, salt, parsley, and garlic. So that's actually really, really good. A great deal. I think it was like $2. Then I picked up their colorful cauliflower because my son loves purple, and he saw this, so I know he's going to eat it because it's purple. Again, steam in the bag. Please don't do that. Next up, I got some of their organic sweet peas. I like to get all of the things that I get organic, but sometimes just get whatever you can. So I have green beans, I have broccoli, and then I have this little California medley, just your typical mixed vegetable. But these chicken party wings, oh my goodness. I picked up 6 of these because they were on some crazy sale. This is the organic farmer focus. I usually pick this up at another store. I've never seen it this cheap before, so I had to pick up 6 of them and put them in my deep freezer because I was like, I can't pass up that deal. Because if you've been here before, we like to make hot wings and fries, but healthier. So I picked up some chicken breast. I picked up their grass-fed ground beef. I love getting this one. It's one of our favorites. Those are $5.99 each. This I picked up. I've never seen before. It was about $3.50, and it's their chickpea and veggie korma. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to show you, tip the bag over. So I'm actually going to make a meal with that in just a bit. So stay tuned for that. I'll show you how easy it is to make a meal out of just 3 ingredients. So I picked that up. I'd never tried it before, but here are the ingredients. And you could always pick up like those simmer sauces. And I used to buy one at Aldi a long time ago, but they have since started adding dairy to it. So I picked up that, and I'm really excited. I'm going to make some chili this week. So I just picked up some of their organic beans and their diced tomatoes. I absolutely love basmati rice. So I picked that up. I also have some organic quinoa, some organic chicken broth. And then these are our favorite. These are the grain-free pretzels. I also like that savory brand. I forget what it's called. I'll link the video that I've done on that one at Costco. I haven't seen it since. So I was so excited when I picked this up at the Aldi. And I've shown you this before, but really simple ingredients. Has tapioca, cassava, fava bean, protein. And they just taste like legit regular pretzels. These cauliflower tortilla chips, I love these. My son loves these. My husband does not like anything with cauliflower, so he's not a fan. But I really like this, and the ingredients are not perfect. anything that you get out of a package is not going to be perfect. So I try to get the best ingredients that I can find when I'm buying things that are packaged. But we like our salty and crunchy things, so I'm not going to limit us in that. I just try to get the best that I can. And then we have some carrots and some broccoli. This was their organic broccoli. And this I have never seen at Aldi before, because I usually buy these at like Trader Joe's or, other stores. And these are the Chomps, just beef sticks. These are grass fed. I picked up 2 of these. I want to say they were $2 each, $1.99 each, something like that. But I got that as a snack. These are not perfect ingredients, but I wanted to pick up some chocolate just because I have a sweet tooth sometimes. Then I picked up some of these little mandarin oranges. My son loves those. I didn't see the organic ones, so I got those. Do your best. Get what you can organic. Really, I think that it's most important to do that with meat. And then I got Pink Lady apples, which are our absolute favorite. If you like a tart and crunchy and sweet apple, those are the way to go. But this is all that I got for $107 at Aldi. And some of these things, like this pack of turkey breast, I could have skipped out on that and bought another pound of the grass-fed ground beef. But I needed something for breakfast, and I wanted something that was going to be a quick lunch. And once in a while, we'll do sandwiches. This is what we got. Now I'm going to show you the meal that I made really quickly with that. So I just went ahead and cut up that chicken breast that we got. All you need for this is 2 chicken breasts. This just popped up in my mind. I was like, oh, I can make a meal out of that. I put a tablespoon and a half of some olive oil in a like Dutch oven, and I'm just going to saute the chicken. You could use a different protein here if you wanted to. Things that to me taste really good with curries and things like that are going to be more so chicken and seafood, but you could try beef. I have not put beef in it. Ignore the the stovetop. It is what it is. I literally put all this food away and then just threw this meal together very, very quickly. So all you're going to do is saute that chicken. You can add whatever oil that you like, and you could add onions here if you wanted to, some garlic, but I just added a little bit of salt to flavor the chicken. If you have something sticking, you can always add some chicken broth, vegetable broth, or water. You don't always have to add more oil. So the next thing that I did was rinse off my basmati rice. You always want to rinse off rice. Rinse it until the water runs clear. And I made this in my Instant Pot. It takes 5 minutes in the Instant Pot if you get like a white rice like this, which is some of my favorite food. This is after 5 minutes. That's my favorite way to make rice. I just hit the high pressure button and I cook it for 5 minutes, and that's it. And it comes out perfectly every single time. Jasmine rice is also really good, whatever you like. The next up, I'm going to grab that chickpea and veggie korma, and this is what it looks like. Does it look appetizing? If you like Indian food like I do, I love it. I think it looks great. So I'm just going to pop that in here, and what this is serving as is a simmer sauce. So I'm just going to, as you can see, it has like a couple of little vegetables in it, but I'm going to add some additional vegetables just to bulk up this meal. And I love doing like simmer sauces or, one pot kind of meals to sneak in vegetables. My family's really good about eating vegetables, probably because I've just harassed them over the years, and I've told them, even if you don't like it, it's going to be in there. You just might not know it. So if you've never been like on this channel before, I make pasta a lot for my family. I use a bean pasta, and when I cook that, I'm always sneaking in extra vegetables, whether it's zucchini or cauliflower or spinach. I'm always sneaking in extra vegetables. So that is what it looks like when it's done. All we're going to do is we are going to grab our vegetable over here. And for this one, I knew that my son was really excited about that purple cauliflower. So I was like, let me pop this in here. So, and cauliflower goes really, really good with curry. You could use whatever vegetable you like, but he was all about this. So I'm like, I'm probably going to get it again. And I just popped that into the simmer sauce while it was cooking. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just dropped it in, let it saute a little bit more. Dinner does not have to be complicated, and this took me 15 minutes to make. So it's not difficult. If you like some sort of protein, some sort of simmer sauce, and then some sort of carbohydrate that your family likes or vegetable, that's as easy as it can be. It doesn't have to be hard. This actually made a lot of food. I was pretty surprised. And I probably could have used like 2 more of those packs. So right here, I'm adding in some coconut cream because I really, really love like a creamy sauce. So I pop that in. This is perfect if you are dairy free and gluten free. So I just added in a couple of tablespoons of that, and we're just going to mix all of that together. If you didn't have this sauce, you could also make your own curry. I used to make curries all the time, but this was just a way of skipping that step. But you could use some coconut milk and some seasonings, and you could make your own curry. This is just me kind of stretching out. I'm one of 7 kids, so I learned how to stretch out food from my mom. So I'm just stretching this out, making it a little creamier, and it's that simple. That's it. It does not have to be hard. That's what it looks like. When I say it was really, really tasty, this is what it looks like. I just topped it on that rice, and dinner was done. And this actually, after we ate, this actually made several other portions. I have 1 large portion and 2 smaller portions. You could do a meal prep with this easy, and it would take you 15 minutes. That is it. So I'm just covering all of that up after it's cooled down a little bit. I'm going to pop some in the freezer, some in the fridge, and we will have dinner for the next day that I don't even have to think about. Until next time, your life matters. What you do with it matters. So what will you steward well?